to Rowdy. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
And now, Travis d'Arnaud. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Called strike right there. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. d'Arnaud into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. The 2-0 is in for a strike. There's the strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
d'Arnaud, the runner at second with one away. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. And next for Atlanta, Austin Hayes. And a base hit knocks in a run.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ozuna in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Makes the catch, inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Brewers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
The 1-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Oh, that hit him. And he beats him to first. He's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. You'll one. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hayes has it sized up. And there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. That one drifts inside. The 1-1. And that's in for a strike. And now it's even up. Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's filled up. Righty to the plate. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
He swings and fouls one off.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Strike two. Runners at first and second with one gone. Two on, one out. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
He went up there and got it. With two strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Now at the plate, Isaac Collins. That one ripped. And it's just foul. That was close. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, left field. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's two down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Next for Milwaukee, Eric Brown Jr. First pitch, not close. Good eye right there.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that drops foul.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
2 outs. Lined, and that's a base hit. One runs in. A second scores as well, and they trail by 1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Another throw over. And this time he gets him. And that'll do it for the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Brewers 3. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
That one to first. Can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Austin Riley getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out.
Kicks and fires. Dives for it, but it gets down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple. Runner at third, 2 gone. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And now the lefty out there to center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willy Adames. Adames, 27 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. That's to third. Throws across the diamond, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now the catcher up to hit, Adley Rutschman.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
First offering misses the mark. Adley Rutschman seeing a 1st overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Rutschman stands at first with 1 out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground right side, 4. Albies over to first in time. And Winker is set down. Up now for Milwaukee, Luis Urias. And takes low for ball 1. Runner leads away at second. That clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Righty delivers. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the throw. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they tag him out.
Well, it's pretty.
Back at Truist Park, here's Matt Olson. The pitch. Strike one. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers in grade school. The wind and the pitch. And downstairs, when Olson was traded to the Braves from the Oakland A's, Francoeur's mom texted Brian Snitker and said, "You're going to love Matt Olson." And he takes it himself for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Darno in the box again. Takes the strike. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike two. And the pitch. Fouls it back with two strikes. And that one is lifted in the air. That's down. One hops off the wall.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And a pitch. And that one off the outside edge.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And a base hit right there. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle. And
swings, and he breaks his bat. Fires home for 1. And he'll be safe at first. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Albies on third. Hayes over at second. Ozuna at first. 2 out of the inning. Collins makes the catch, inning over. And the Braves will strand 3. But they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
The pitch. Oh, look at the stop. The throw, and they get the out. Now here is Tyler Naquin. Strike 1. And strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
And he lays one down the left side. On the run, sends it over to first. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, 7th. And now, Vaughn Grissom. Slider clips the zone. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Ripped to short. Slings it across, and a couple of quick outs. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And now 2 balls and a strike. Smash to the left side. Throw over to Tellez, and that ends the inning. Raisel Iglesias will take over here. The pitch. And that bunted towards third. Riley fires to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Stepping in, Eric Brown Jr. And there's the strike. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And the righty deals. Got him swinging.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Score holds at 4-3. Welcome back. Here is Matt Olson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. So into his 8th inning of work now on the mound, despite some rough patches.
Well, he's had to battle, and there were some times where I thought he was going to throw in the towel, but he stayed out there, he kept competing, and he's gotten himself pretty deep into this one.
Up the middle. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Man at first. And here comes the Brewers. A new pitcher in the game, number 23. He's pitching on 2 days rest. 0-1. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to.
Runner on the go. On a line, base hit. Olsen around second, headed for third. He's in there.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that.
And that should be extra bases. The run scores from third. It's 5-3. And he's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extend.
Swing and a bouncer. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-3. Here's Marcell Ozuna. That misses the zone. 1-0. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a base hit as a run scores. back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Digging in, Michael Harris. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And the 1-0. Lined, and that's a base hit. Hayes around third. One run across. Ozuna around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's 9-3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Harris at second with nobody out. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Down the line towards the corner. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Austin Riley digs in now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of it.
Up the middle. The throw to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. That clips the corner.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now Matt Olson up to hit. In the dirt, but kept close. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And there's a ball.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
That one missed. Now 3-0. And that's in there at the knees. And a big swing and a miss. Lined into left center. Base hit. And it gets by him. Acuna coming home. He scores. It's now 11-3. And he'll pull into second safely.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That's out to center field. Frelick has a beat on it. Brings it in for the third out. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. Through 8 full, it's the Braves 11 and the Brewers 3. And welcome back. We go to the 9th. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Adley Rutschman. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard, Jesse Winker, up now for the Brewers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that one is inside ball 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, that's 1, and that's 2. So they're down to their final out. Luis Urias up now for the Brewers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Iglesias, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. They say a win. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Yeah, pretty tight ball game up until the 8th inning, and that's really